It's very likely that you have a childhood memory of playing a local multiplayer game with your friends, whether it was Mario Kart, Worms, Gang Beast, or one of the many other ones. Local multiplayer games mean a lot to a lot of people. Many games now let you play with your friends online, but sometimes it just doesn't hit the same as being in the same room and sitting next to each other. But recently, you don't see these games around a lot anymore. There are exceptions, of course. The genre isn't completely dead, but it's a lot harder to find new quality games coming out that you can play while sitting on the couch with a friend. In this video, I'll try to figure out why, and remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy it. I think the main reason local multiplayer games aren't popular anymore is this: developers have no reason to make them. When your audience is kids who all live in the same house or are very close to each other, they're going to want to buy games that they can all play at the same time. But as we grow up and move out, it's better to buy games that we can still play from across longer distances with the help of programs like Discord to communicate. The audience of people who are willing to play games and also live near each other has grown a lot smaller since the earlier days of gaming. After all, once you don't live near someone anymore, it's usually not worth the time and effort to coordinate your schedules for them to come over for a brief period of time and play Rocket League when you could just do it online and have the exact same experience. Right? I mean, the only thing lost is that you can't see their face and you're not looking at the other person when you play together anyway. It seems to me that something more is lost when you play online, but I'm not really sure what it is and I'm not going to talk about it right now. The point is that to most people it's not worth the trouble to get together physically to play games, and don't even get me started on COVID. So as a developer, why would you spend your precious time and resources adding a local multiplayer feature to a game or making a game entirely based around it when nobody will play it? Especially when adding online multiplayer instead will get a lot more people interested, even if it is harder to program. In my opinion, this is one of those weird cases with a loud minority. It seems like a lot of people are asking for these games to make a resurgence, but whenever a good one comes out, it doesn't get a lot of players. I don't think the game will ever completely die, but it's definitely much less prevalent than it used to be. So the answer to the question, why aren't local multiplayer games popular anymore, is because people don't want them to be. So as an enjoyer of local multiplayer games, what are you to do? Well, luckily for you, even though they're not as popular, good ones are still being made. Plus, there are a lot of great games already out that you may have never heard of before. I could recommend a bunch, but that would drag the video out too long, so just take a look at this image and research the ones that look interesting yourself. If you want to see another video going into detail about any of these games or just more local multiplayer games in general, make sure to like the video and comment which ones you want to see. Now, maybe in the future when we all live in giant floating pyramids and can teleport instantly into each other's houses, local multiplayer will make a resurgence. It's easier to code a local multiplayer game than an online one, and when you have the right game and the right friends to play with, it's truly a magical experience. If there's one thing I've learned from digital media and the internet, it's that no genre or idea stays dead forever. Thanks for watching.